Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jarvis Escott with What's Happening in Birmingham. Today I have the honor and pleasure of being with Mr. Montal Morton, who is chairman of the Birmingham Park and Recreation Board. Good afternoon, Mr. Morton.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you for taking time out your day. Reason why I stopped by to talk with my good friend is all the great things that's going on at Legion Field and also other things that the Park and Rec Board Committee does.
First of all, I'm special, privileged. Jarvis is here interviewing me. This guy is what you would call the Brian Gumble of Birmingham.
Well, I try.
If you somebody, he knows you. If you nobody, he's gonna find out why you're nobody. But he's definitely the man.
Well, the reason why I want to interview, you're one of the people in Birmingham that's making things happen, and one of my goals for the next couple of months is to introduce you individuals in 2019 who are going to be making things happen, not only in 2019, but beyond. So the first question I want to ask you is, since we're here, what's the latest with Legion Field?
Legion Field is here to stay. We're looking pretty good. We are getting ready for the new football league, the Birmingham Iron. As a matter of fact, here's the schedule.
Okay.
The Birmingham Iron schedule starts in February. We'll have 5 or 6 home games, national televised. Birmingham was chosen, Legion Field, because it's historic. It's been around years, from the Iron Bowl, Manchester Classic, Bear Bryant, Bowl Over the Top, from Star Wars to Alabama A&M to Doug Williams to Grambling. Everybody has played at Legion Field. So when people see Legion Field, they automatically think of football, the history of Birmingham, and how important Legion Field plays in the fabric of sports in America.
Okay. And I like how you mentioned earlier that Legion Field is here to stay. Heard out his mouth, being the chairman of the committee. Just going back to what UAB football did this past season, the incredible run that they was on.
UAB 10-3. At our last board meeting, I had the opportunity to just thank the staff, because these guys work, you don't see it, 12, 13 hours preparing to make sure that it's a great fan experience. UAB is a great partner. We were there when nobody else was here, and we support them. We will continue to support them. And we feel like at Legion Field, we won the bowl game because we work with them and we support Coach Clark. Coach Clark is a good partner. UAB is a good partner. So we were thankful to have them here also.
Okay. Going to the Birmingham Iron. So what are the upcoming events that's coming up here at Legion Field?
Besides the Birmingham Iron, we have Funk Fest.
Okay.
We have a couple of concerts that are tentatively scheduled. We have the circus comes here every year. And the granddaddy of all, the Magic City Classic. Mm-hmm. The Magic City Classic, to me, it just makes me smile because the community gets involved, vendors get involved, the private sector get involved, people from the community that you haven't seen in a while, the staff the fire gets lit up on them. So Legion Field, Magic City Classic, we have a calendar of events going on. But it's not just about Legion Field. We have 116 parks. The Park and Rec plays a vital role in what's going on in the community. Last year, we had over 250 kids participate in our summer programs. That includes tutoring, recreational sports, mentoring. We believe in if we could keep our hands on the kids and they have somewhere to go, we try to fill the gap.
Okay.
And we do what we can when we can.
Okay. So, and I've noticed a lot of new parks has been open throughout the whole city.
We're constantly trying to make sure that we have grade A parks, which includes we have 18 swimming pools. We believe because the swimming pools play an important role also. Mm-hmm. Kids want to enjoy their summers. Mm-hmm. Parents, when they work, income is kind of tight. You can't afford to take your kid to Whitewaters or to Point Mallet. But guess what? At the Birmingham Park and Rec, we offer the service. They can come and swim, take classes, they can enjoy themselves. Mm-hmm. So our commitment this year is to try to make sure all 18 pools are up and running and the kids can enjoy the summer.
Okay. Now, I know you mentioned earlier about youth football that's coming up.
Well, youth football, we have the Sugar Bear Bowl. We have the Pop Warner League. So the kids come here after they play all during the summertime, and they play at some of our local parks. And at the end of the year, the kids come here and play at the Big Legion Field. So that works pretty good. The parents get a chance to get involved. We try to do what we can to support them. We work hand in hand with Coach Plump. So we try to do what we can to make sure that experience is where it should be. But like I said, what's most important, we try to do a fundamental academic curriculum at our youth recs this summer. We got robotics. We just do a lot of different things that we're trying to expand the kids' thinking so they know that it's other things out here. Not, football is fine. Think about it. We have the new basketball court that was sponsored by BBVA. So we understand, that's what our kids like and what they see, but we try to offer them other avenues to let them know greatness is in other areas besides basketball and football.
Okay. And I hope I can break this news. Is this possible? We talked about this before the interview, about Major League Baseball?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're in the negotiations right now of one of our parks would be a Major League Baseball park for the kids. For the kids to be able to come in here and play. We have summer programs. Major League Baseball will do some partnerships here with us. So we're in the negotiation stages right now. So if everything pans out, we should have an announcement, yay or nay, hopefully the next 30 days.
Okay.
So it's pretty big.
Okay, well, I want to go back to earlier. You was talking about the Magic City Classic.
Yes.
Putting on, I like to call it a show. How long does it take, like, getting the field ready and surrounding and the tailgates, and it's like,
Well, it's ironic. Prior to me becoming a park rep, everybody know I'm the liquor distributor. So I thought my job was hard, coming in, setting up, preparing to host clients. But the staff starts 30 days in advance. The week before they're working 12 to 15 hours, trying to make sure it's the best fan experience. We like to make sure you have the same fan experience at the Magic City Classic that you'll have at the Iron Bowl, or if you'll have in Tennessee, you'll have LSU in Death Valley. We want you to say, oh man, tailgate was good, the food was good, the bands were awesome, the staff treated me like I was somebody. So with this being the largest HBCU event in the country, we want you to feel like you're special when you walk into these gates at Legion Field.
I always tell people about Magic City Classic, it's the big, black folks family reunion.
Yes.
You run into people you ain't seen in years, boy, out here, and it's like in this, 3-mile radius, 100,000 people almost. 150,000 people, all in one area for a span of, it used to be just that Saturday, but it's kind of throughout the week.
You know what's so great about this experience at Legion Field is that you get to see that the corporate community has bought into the experience, from retail to corporate sponsors, because this is where you get a chance to see and touch your consumer. This is where you get a chance to touch people that will pick up your product. If you're a politician, this is how you get a chance to touch people in your community that you will try to attempt to make their lives better. So if you can seize the moment, and if you can grasp the opportunity to leverage that, it's a win-win. I believe in partnerships again. I believe in leveraging that, and it's good. It's good. And again, one more thing, I want to go back to this because it's important that the community knows that, we offer these youth services for the kids. Robotics, we're going to have golfing, swimming. It's an opportunity for your kids to enjoy the summer. So look on the website or call the Birmingham Park and Rec maybe end of February, kind of see what the calendar is, what you need to do to be part, your kids can kind of participate in this.
Okay. One thing I guess I want to talk about next. No, let me go back to after the classic is over with. Like the cleanup operation, I see is just be immaculate because you come like that next week or that Monday, and literally everything's gone.
Yes.
So
yes. Well, Shanae Bennett is our director.
Okay.
And, she believes in, you're representative of me. So, she starts the process talking to Mr. Clark in the Public Works that, hey, let's get this stuff cleaned up because, UAB has 2 or 3 games left after that. Then you roll into the Birmingham Bowl. And then after the Birmingham Bowl, we would roll into the new football season starting February. That would be on, I think, CBS or Fox. Okay. So Legion Field would be on the national stage. All the world will see the legendary Legion Field again. So hopefully we can have some of those great memories as Bo over the top, Cornelius Bennett coming around the corner, or you remember you in high school, David Palmer plays. We have 35,000 people out here. So we want the magic and we want the historic feeling back at Legion Field.
Okay. So with this, your new role, what are some things, now that you own the job, now that you
checkboard, right?
Your checkboard, like, man, I didn't never know this is how parks and boards and things like that function. That you notice.
Well, what I figured out is this: your attitude determines your altitude. Okay. So when you're talking to people and you expect someone to do a service for you, it's all about the approach, because a lot of these employees are tenured employees, and you may come in. Usually, I'll give you a good example. If you're a pastor at a new church, you have to come in and do pruning. So pruning is you have to kind of figure out who's doing what, what are they doing, how can I make my church run a little bit more efficient. Okay. So as a board chair, I lead the day-to-day operations to Ms. Bennett and her staff. Okay. But what I like to do is maybe give my opinion or give her some direction of where I think things could be improved. And, we got a good partnership. Things are working well. The city council, we believe in talking to them. We believe in asking what are their needs because they're in the community day in and day out. Okay. So, they tell us that, hey, we need this done. We need this done. I'll give you a good example. John Hilliard is working on boxing. Okay. He's been working on it for a while, and I think that would play a vital role, especially with the times we're in now, giving kids an outlet to do different things. So they would share with you what their needs are. So it's up to us to try to make their dreams come to life. Okay.
Question I have, just as out of curiosity, is can anybody donate if they want to donate their individual part? The kind of improvements.
That's not in our spectrum. Okay. But we're working on some things, and we talk to legal and kind of figure out other ways that we can have partnerships that doesn't affect what we do day to day.
Okay. Last but not least, I wanted to talk to him today about, for those who don't know, it will be here soon, the 2021 World Games.
Yes.
And the role Legion Field will play in it.
Well, right now, I don't think that Legion Field will play a role, but things may change. The World Game people are doing a phenomenal job. They know that we have a big facility. We're ready and waiting on them to give us the charge to play a role in the World Games. So we will hope that we can play some kind of role. We're looking forward to it. But if not, we're going to support them in any way possible because the World Games is good for Birmingham. So what's good for Birmingham is always good for our community. I got something for you too as a gift. You're here. I don't want you to leave some man Montal.
Oh man, I feel official. The Legion Field Stadium built by legends. This is the first gift somebody's giving me on the podcast.
Hey man, I just want to do what I can.
I appreciate it. This is the first time.
Yes.
I mean, everybody else in the future got to give me something.
Hey man.
Oh man, that's really good. Yeah, right on sleep. So, I guess like final thoughts. If they want to get in contact with you or they want, questions and concerns.
I am always available. You can call the staff, call the office at Legion Field. They'll be able to get in contact with me. You have any questions, but last, we're here to serve the community. If you have a strong part, you have a strong community. Okay. When you go to some of these vibrant areas, in different communities that are thriving, they have strong parks, and they have clean parks. And the community takes care of the parks because that's what they go for their time of relaxation. So what I want to do is try to get the community to buy into. These are our parks. These are our communities. Let's take pride, and we're gonna do what we can. And Ms. Bennett is committed to making these parks great.
Okay. Well, Montal, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you,
It
man.
was a pleasure.
I see you on the other side, brother. I appreciate
Yes,
it.
yes. If you always see him out, he's always a VIP, y'all. He's in the best seats.
I just try to pull the wagon.
Yeah,
man.
always in the
Pull the wagon,
best,
brother.
always in the best seats. So, for more interviews, please check out what's happening Birmingham.com. Thank you all again, and have a great day. Bye bye.